So, as you can see, the timing is off, and the reason is simple. My recording software crashed. It just recorded 1 second, but it told me that it had recorded the entire session. But it doesn't really matter. The only thing I've really been doing is raiding the coast, trying to go after the heads of state in order to get or heads of religion in order to get holy smoke. And so far it hasn't been a success. I haven't even emptied the ship here once. We're just hunting, so to speak. But I did die, and luckily enough, the recording itself decided that I should get a warning here. And as a result here, I'm now, well, back in business. The problem right now I'm facing is that potentially I won't actually get a female heir. So, who I think we'll put in charge, if not... Is it Ylva I want? Or is it the other one? I could go for Ylva, since there is one here. But I think Alphilder is a better bet, since there's 3 female children there. So I think we'll go for her as the heir for, well, virtually everything. And other than that, I don't think there's much else to be noted here. There will probably be a hell of an independence revolt though, and I'll still probably try and yeah, as you can see, independence already starting to sneak up. So I think we are going to keep on causing a little bit of trouble here. I'll still be trying to get my hold on the on people that I'm after, and also thanks to the loot that I currently have in the ship here, I should be able to get myself up to maximum prestige, or the prestige bonus to opinion, pretty quickly. So that is at least not a problem. But we are still going to try and hunt down the heads of state here. I've been using this as a way of finding out where they are. And if they're leading armies, I can and will attack those armies, and hopefully I can catch them in battle, something like that. Potentially I can get like the heir here, something like that. He's currently being in Evora, so if I go after Evora, I could potentially get my hands on the heir. So I am going to consider things like that in order to make this work. We'll simply have to see if I can pull it off. If not, I might get in trouble, but I would count on that I will be able to pull it off. Also, due to the fact that my achievement game didn't actually work, or the one with the merchant achievement game didn't work, we might also go for Merchant Prince. It's definitely something that I will consider. With that said, however, we will be continuing with what we have here. And I'll also be trying to, well, keep the independence faction at bay. But as you can see, it's already at 59%. There's a ton of people here that don't like my rules, so to speak. So I'll probably have to deal with them sooner rather than later. So I'll still try for 1 or 2 more sieges for... No, we'll actually go ahead and get our troops back home. And basically just prepare for that moment when the independence faction explodes, more or less. I think that is the most beneficial way of trying to make something work here, unless the army here is actually the one that the Caliph is in charge of, and it actually is. The Caliph himself is in charge of that army, so I think we're actually going to try and catch it here. Oh, they're here, 24th of April. Yeah, we're just going to drop all of our forces in Algeciras here, and hopefully I can catch him during this battle. If I can, then getting the Holy Smoke achievement should be difficult at all. Got another son, the 4th one. Caliph has been captured. Great, Holy Smoke, here we come. Now I just need this guy to survive for a little bit, and I'm pretty sure that he will. Hopefully. So, I just need to keep control of the throne, keep everything going, and then we'll probably get Holy Smoke soon. As I said, I'm sorry for the parts here that are missing, but I didn't really do much. I sacked the coast of Greece. I tried to go after the heads of religion, and all in all, it didn't really pay off. So what we are going to do here is make sure that we will sacrifice him. As far as I remember, last time there was 4, so we're going to take 3 just as a precaution. And Holy Smoke will most likely be fired, if, of course, unless we get a revolt here as soon as I can. We'll see if things goes as planned, or if it doesn't. We'll see. So, it didn't go as planned here. As you can see, I will not be blackmailed. I think we'll just go for that. The independence faction is rather big here. They have a lot of men, but that's really all it is. It's full of men. So, if I slaughter all of them, it shouldn't be too much of a problem to get a white piece here. And that is what I will be going for in this war. I will be going for a white piece because it makes no sense to me to drag this war out. White piece will be the aim. And I think I'll actually go for dealing with Great Britain here first, just using my ships as a measure sailing around, sieging everything, and I think that should be enough. This is going to be a problem, the carrion for the vultures, but I think we can actually just allow ourselves to march up there and kill them. But yeah, I'll see how it works out. If they split their army, it'll be very easy to kill it, but I don't think they will. We'll figure that out very soon, however. And even so, the army itself isn't that good, so killing it shouldn't actually be that much of a chore or a problem. I might actually go for it right now and see if I can force a easy white PC before potentially the Caliph dies in the dungeons. We'll see how it all plays out. And even if these guys come and help now, I think we will win this battle. We have a little bit of morale deprivation due to the fact that we deployed by sea, but even so, I'm pretty sure that this will be a victory to our side, and with 33% war score, and potentially the sieging of your week here, I think we will get the white piece that I want fairly soon here. It shouldn't be too much of a problem if you consider things that way. Let's see, are you willing to listen to a white piece? No. War is indecisive, so I need a little bit more war score. I believe above 50% should be more than enough to end this in my favor. So for now, I'll still just keep on harassing their forces, sieging some of their provinces, and basically get full control of Great Britain. And once I have that, I think the war should more or less be over. We'll see. I can always hope. And there we go. I did get my white piece here, and the reason was simple. I destroyed most of their forces, and also I got most of their armies, well, in a very easy manner. So I think we are ready here now to hold the Blute and murder the king. But before we do that, or murder the Caliph. I do have 3 people in my dungeon, so let us hold the Blute, and let us... this insult will not be forgotten. No, it won't be. Let's see here if we can sacrifice Mr. Caliph to the heathen gods, or my gods in this case. Soon you shall meet your prophet. So we're sacrificing one Sunny, we're sacrificing... Caliph Halil is brought up from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. Your guards place the noose around his neck while he murmurs a passage with closed eyes from the Muhammad Dan Holy Book. Caliph dies. Holy smoke. And I'm pretty sure that should find the achievement. There we go. Holy smoke achieved. And with that, we, well, made something work here. The only thing that I really want to do now as a pagan is probably do a little bit more raiding. And then we'll probably go for impressive. I don't really think there's too much else we can do. So, let's get back to my raiding grounds. I'll still mess with the Pope and everyone else. And apparently there's some Scandinavians here who are conquering quite a lot of land. I'll also, I think, go for trying to take the Byzantine title. I think we'll have to see there. I might actually have to go for conquering the entirety in order to take it, but we'll see. Hopefully I can actually educate... I'll probably also try and educate the sons here, or my sons, into Russian culture, in order to create Russia as a Slav. But yeah, we'll see. For now, we'll be doing a lot of raiding, and once that's done, I think we'll see if we can get impressive here. Hopefully I can get another kid. We'll see. I actually forgot to tell you, but as you can see, my score is actually over 50,000, and as a result of that, I didn't only get Holy Smoke here in this session, I also got Dragon Blood, which is get a score over 50,000. It doesn't actually fire at the end of the game, which is actually what I presumed. But I did at least get the achievement, which is, at least to me, fair enough. And I'll probably also get the Divine Blood, I believe it's called, the 100,000 points. So I wouldn't actually be worried about those achievements. They're fairly easy to get when you do a lot of conquest. Catholic rebels will be an issue for quite some time, I think. We are probably going, as I said here, to go for the Byzantine Empire, and also the former Russia as a Slav. But until I can actually make something work on that regard, we're going to have to, well, play things carefully, I guess I should say. And by carefully, I mean that we will be... We'll be allowing kingdoms here to actually become part of the Scandinavian Empire. And the reason is simple: if they do not become part of the Scandinavian Empire, then I'll have a problem with the Jurites. And the Jurites are actually kind of a annoying little, well, they're just annoying. But it still doesn't stop me the fact that I need to have these things integrate for them to work properly. So I think we are actually going to try and usurp the King or Sultanate of Aquitaine here. And once I can actually usurp that thing, I'll destroy it, because I don't need it. And of course the people in that area will be pissed, but there's no reason to have it, only to have it, if that makes any sense. The reason is the kingdom itself won't drift if it's actually around, so that's why I want to destroy it. Also, I'll probably just use my raiding squad here to kill the Catholic Uprising. We'll be moving over there slowly but surely. And as you can see, we're making a lot of cash, so it's basically for building, but also for the Merchant Prince achievement. And I guess I'll just keep going here. What I'm hoping for is to get a girl, a child that is. But if I don't get that, I'll probably have to try and kill myself a couple of times in order to get the right, well, row of people on the throne, so to speak. So it shouldn't be a problem if I have a lot of cash, and that is, well, one of the reasons why I'm actually saving up a lot of ducats right now by raiding. I'm also going to change my religion, I think, down the line, so raiding is probably for the best until that point. I have no idea if I'll actually lose the title of Filkier by changing religion. I would presume, but I don't know, which is kind of an awkward thing to say, but, well, we'll see. I got a chest at least, but I'll continue raiding for now, and we'll see what I come up with. I did a little bit of raiding, but I've decided what I want to do right now. We're going to actually usurp the title of Byzantine Empire, or the Empire, well, Byzantine Empire title. And the reason why we're going to usurp that is actually, it's fairly simple, really. We need that title in order to form the Holy Roman Empire, or the Roman Empire, not the Holy Roman Empire. And I'm going to basically use the war that I'm currently fighting against the... I'm going to fight a lot of wars for the Byzantium. And we're basically going to take the title and see if I actually have to turn Orthodox or Catholic or something. If not, I'll probably not do that. But I believe there is an Orthodox achievement to fix the Patriarch or something. To fix the Catholic Orthodox rift. I might do that, but we'll have to see. I might actually turn Orthodox for that sole purpose. But I will at least try and get myself a Russian culture chapter to see if that actually solves the problem damn, how should I put this? I will try to get myself a... Well, let's first just fix or focus on these walls. I'll basically try to get a Russian culture character for forming of Russia, but other than that, I don't really think I need much. I will be trying to, of course, use up the Byzantium, and I might go for the achievement with fixing the rift. I have no idea what it's actually called. That's why I'm stuttering as much as I do. Let's just take a Let's just take a quick check here. I believe it's actually called the Pentarch. Restore the Pentarchy, and I actually need to be Orthodox to do that. So yeah, I think we actually might have to turn Orthodox here, at least for a little while, to just get that achievement. But we'll see. There's a lot of opportunities here, and it might be difficult to keep an Orthodox character alive in this setting, but I'll do my best to actually do that. I might actually try to keep one of them just free, but once again, it's kind of difficult to keep them around. I might actually get someone in my prisons or in my court somewhere or another. I might actually just check if I have one. I have a West African, so yeah. Getting something along the lines of a well, someone else could be very interesting here. Let's see here. Really no men. Yeah, men. And any. Let's see what I actually have, religion-wise. I have a West African, I have a Tengri, I have a Catholic, or I have 2 Catholic prisoners. That's really about it, apparently. Want the Tengri guy? I don't think there's any achievements with Tengri. But yeah, I'm going to continue the wars here for, well, the Byzantine areas, and hopefully then I can usurp Byzantium down the line. We'll see how it plays out. I was a little bit surprised, but I actually found a Jewish character, so that is great. I'm going to hopefully have this guy procreate and get some other Jewish characters in here. I'll also find 2 Orthodox characters that I'm going to give most likely duchies to, duchy level vassals. And that is actually for a, to some degree, trying to keep them alive, to be perfectly honest. I need them alive for, well, training of children, more or less. And I'm probably going to try and take some more land here and hand over to some other Jews, some other Orthodox people. I think I don't have any problem with Catholic. I will probably set up one Catholic county, but other than that, I think I will be perfectly fine. With that said, however, we have run out of time, so next time we'll probably conquer most of the area here in order to usurp the Byzantine Empire. Of course, that'll make a potential independence revolt even worse, but I think I can set up to 12,000 men armies once we get there, which will allow me to keep control over the western and eastern parts without too much worry. Of course, there'll probably be some slow years, and basically we will assimilate the countries that we have taken. And we'll also have to do some conquest in this area. So there's a lot of things that needs to work right, but it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But we'll try to do some conquest here next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye!